Hey guys, today I've got a super cool and easy lesson for you. We're doing a drip method project. You'll need a mold of your choice, and don't forget to clean it. For this version, it's essential to let the resin sit for a bit. I put mine on a radiator at 29 degrees C for 3 minutes. It's getting pretty warm now, but we still need to color it, so while we do that, it'll sit some more. Time to tint the resin. I need red. I've been into reds lately, like raspberry and cherry, and also white. I need a dense white pigment, so mix it up really well. I'm using medium viscosity C Resin Pro from Art Pro, don't forget. There's a promo code for a discount on accessories too. Mix the white thoroughly, and guys, pay attention. Be sure to mix it well by scraping the sides of the bag with a knife, and don't throw away those plastic knives. You can reuse spatulas too. I use cups and spatulas multiple times. Now tie a knot like this. Remove the air and let it sit while we tint the next batch of resin. For this one, I'm adding 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drops of peony color and some alcohol ink. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drops of that. Mix it up, the first layer needs to. Be more transparent, not too opaque. In fact, the first and second layers shouldn't be very solid. Now we're adding red color, remember, it shouldn't be dense. Instead, it should be more like stained glass. Yeah, perfect, just like this. And try to work with clear cups. I'm using some matte white ones today, but transparent is better. It helps you see the sides more clearly. You can watch how the color and pigment mix. Clean the mold with some tape again. Make sure you have everything ready nearby. Pearl powder, glitter, sequins, whatever you're using for decoration. It should all be prepared at this point. Now pour your first layer carefully without rushing and try to make it nice and even. Alright, so we've got to set up the middle part. Grab our little baggie and cut a tiny opening at the tip. Release the air, and with gentle movements, just flip the baggie and it will start dripping. Move your hand quickly to control the dripping. You can even take a step if you want wider, but I prefer for it to look like arrows. The closer you make them, the drops, of course, will be closer to each other. So experiment and try what you like. You can also, create a comma, like lower it a bit or use a toothpick to lower it. If you've done everything right, and if everything is set up properly, your resin reached the right consistency and the right polymerization, you'll see how it starts to gather in the center, like here on the edges, how the resin is already moving towards the center. It means even when you drip less frequently this way, you'll get little sun rays. So experiment with the color, the thickness. Experiment with the resin mix. You can. In the next tutorial, I'll show you how to do it on thicker resin and make a slightly different design. Experiment. try it on transparent, and if you add more drops, but considering that you check the polymerization and your resin reached the right condition, if you pour a bit more drops, it'll settle more and create a different design. And if you do it on stained glass resin or inks, it'll look like, blooming flowers. I'll also show you, let me know if this is helpful and interesting. Write in the comments what types of resin pourings you like, or just works in general, like what to do more, what to pour more, what to draw more, what kinds of stories, what kinds of paintings. I'm really curious. Let's give feedback, chat, not just negative comments as some write. Look how cool the resin pulls towards the center. I just love watching it, and I love turning the recording on fast forward to show you even quicker after dripping. You can remove the bubbles if they've formed, and that's it. Let the resin polymerize. You can also, if you haven't filled it to the top, pour some base color. But that's if you've done a really stained glass style. In my case, I could have done a black base, then everything would have been more contrasty and brighter. Now just apply the finish. Look how it looks like some kind of chrysanthemum. Yeah, that's it. Super easy and simple. More tutorials at my Bust and Patreon. Those are my 2 teaching platforms where I upload new lessons every week and share with you. Have a great mood. Bye. Have a great day.